Over the past couple days, Inhi, the community manager, Evan, the developer, and the owner Telanthric have all made leak videos for the episode 66 Halloween update. So I'm putting all that information to this video and giving you guys my reaction and my thoughts so you don't miss a thing. All right, let's start out with Inhi's video, the community manager. Now, for the Halloween update, Inhi mentioned a few things. The first big thing is that these units, he said, are most likely going to be limited time units. So he said two things. He mentioned that they could just be for this Halloween only, or they might come back only once a year, but if they're only here for this Halloween only, it would literally make them like the rarest units so far, and we're gonna get way more into that later. You're gonna see how rare some of this stuff could possibly be. He said once the update's gone, he's pretty sure the units are gonna be gone too, so they're gonna become ultra rare. He also mentioned that people might want to get the units so bad that the player count might hit like 300k on the update. I know I'm gonna be playing, it's a Saturday, updates dropping on a weekend. I think the player counts, they could even go higher, who knows? Obviously because, you know, people want to get the stuff before it's gone. Then we go over to I Am Evan, his video, which gave us a lot of information because he's one of the main developers. So he gave us the first look at the scary crate. Now right now it says that that's an exclusive crate. As you see here, there are not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 different units in this scary crate. And here's the thing, if you look at the percentages, they're very heavily skewed toward the top. So the 2 most common units take up literally 90% of the crate's odds, which that is definitely going to make some of them extraordinarily rare. Because think about it, 9 times out of 10, you're only going to get 2 out of the 5 new units, you know what I mean? But I actually know the names for them. Well, some of them. Keep in mind that Evan did mention in his video that the percentages from that screenshot might not be 100% accurate, but I'm gonna roll with it for now simply because that's all we know. So the 50% unit was mentioned by Telanthric in a recent video. Looks like the scary speaker man. He said he was gonna do the cameraman, but they're speakers and it's close enough. The 40% unit never got a name to it, but I'm gonna guess the name. I'm feeling a scary camera woman. I mean, it kind of looks like a woman just because he has more, you know, it looks like she's blushing. That's kind of my assumption. But the 9% is going to be the pumpkin farmer, which Evan confirmed in his video, and I'm going to let you know what he does, or what I think he might do later, because he has lots of levels to him. The 0.9% unit is from Telanthric saying he's the sinister cameraman. He has like a couple axes that he swings, and I feel like he's going to be a unit that attacks a little bit slower, but he does a lot of damage. And even, look, not even the rarest unit is less than a 1% chance you're going to get him. So like I said, your odds are very heavily going to be skewed toward those top 2, the scary speaker man and maybe the scary camera woman, if I'm guessing her name right. And then we got the big boy. Look at that, 0.1%. Now, we don't know a name for this. We haven't seen any gameplay of this. It's really just been that little screenshot from Evan's video. I don't know. What do you guys think it is? I think it just looks like a really like beefy unit that just, I mean, come on. Think of our 0.1% units. We have the Spider TV, which is 0.1%. This thing is absolutely OP. We have the Engineer, which was a 1% in a crate, and that's really good. So this is going to be extremely good. Think about how rare this 0.1% unit's going to be. Not just the fact that only 0.1% of players will get it when they open a crate, but if these units go away, it will literally become, after Halloween, the most valuable unit in the game. So, guys, I'm telling you right now, if for some reason you find a stroke of luck that only God could provide you, make sure you do not trade away that 0.1% scary unit for anything. It will truly be priceless unless someone tries to sell you their house, but then that's cross-trading and you'll get banned, so don't do that. Anyways, as of how you're going to be able to obtain these items, there's going to be a candy currency that you get from beating maps, which we'll talk about later, but there hasn't been a confirmation yet on if you'll be able to use gems. Depending on when you watch this video, you'll know the answer to that, but I think you should be allowed to use gems because let's be real. One, I've been saving up gems for this moment and I thought you'd be able to use gems. You know, at the end of the day, it's got to be said, allowing gems for a limited crate that only lasts during a Halloween update will make a lot of money. So, hey, ain't nothing wrong with the hustle. So I hope gems are going to be allowed to buy this along with the candy currency that we'll get into later. I'll explain what that is. Also, in Evan's video, he leaked the levels of the pumpkin farmer. Now, the pumpkin farmer, we don't know what it does, but we do know that it will do something that other units have never done before. It's like how the scientist doesn't attack, but he gives you money, stuff like that. And we have screenshots of all the levels thanks to Evan right here. So level 1, just a little boy, you know, just chilling with like 4 pumpkins. Level 2, he decides to grow some more pumpkins. Level 3, those little pumpkins get bigger. Level 4, he's got a whole little pumpkin gate around it. And then level 5, he's got the pumpkin mansion. He's got the little pumpkin figure. I mean, it's all pumpkined out. You know how many times I can say pumpkin in 5 seconds? Anyways, so here's my idea on what the pumpkin farmer might do. Now, this video is coming out like 6 hours before the update. So once again, some of you might already know. I think he's going to give a boost maybe to the range or the cooldown of units around it. So he could maybe make other units attack faster. Hey, if I get it right, and you're seeing this after the the update comes out, you gotta praise me a little bit. Come on. Because I don't think he's just gonna be there to farm money, because we already have a scientist for that. So we'll see. I don't know. You can let me know what you guys think. Also in Evan's video, he showed us a new other unit, the camera attack helicopter, because that camera attack helicopter was from episode 66 update in the series. Talanthric would later mention that the camera helicopter has 8 rockets, and as you see from the screenshot, this might be its max level because you can see it's at 8 rockets, but the range looks really good. Looks like it has big range, although Talanthric said it's going to be an epic unit, because it's true. We only have like 5 epic units, like he said, and you know, not everyone can just go, you know, crazy mythic scary units off the bat, so this looks like it'll be a pretty powerful epic. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people don't use a ton of epics, but it's definitely got a really cool design to it. The second to last thing that Evan mentioned in his specific video is that there is a new mutant pumpkin toilet. Now in this screenshot, he has 500,000 health. He does put units to sleep with that hammer of his. It looks super cool. Now here's the thing that I can't show you in the screenshot is that he is very fast. This guy goes across that road very quickly. So he's going to be fast and have a lot of health, which is a very dangerous combination. In this game, I'm almost more scared of units that go around really fast, like the airplane helicopter, like guys that go slower, even if they have a lot of health. Like I don't really care. It's the ones that the fast ones scare me. So he's fast, has a lot of health, and he puts units to sleep. So it's a really big combination. Finally, for Evan, he leaked some of the missions, as you see here. So collecting candies will be the currency that'll help you level up your missions. So Talanthric said that the currencies are going to be obtainable in any map, but it's going to be more if you actually play the Halloween map, which I'll get into later. As you see, collecting candies gets you more candy. Playing for X amount of time does get you candy. And these quests reset. As you see, it says like 1 out of 7, right? So when you play for an hour, it'll probably go to 2 hours, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 1,000,000, and you have to play this game for your whole life. And yeah, you also get to destroy 10,000 toilets. And as you see, there's a quest at the bottom right there that says open 1,000 scary crates. Are they really gonna expect us to get that much currency? We'll see. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe that shows us that whatever you can buy with, whether it's a candy or maybe gems, please, you could actually open 1,000 of them. That'd be nice. I want 1,000 crates. Thanks. Now in Talanthric's video, I'll give my thoughts on what he said primarily. So it's interesting because in Evan's video, he showed the screenshot of the crate and it said exclusive crate. However, Talanthric mentioned that because there's 5 units in that crate, they're gonna go from uncommon to mythic. So like the most common one will be uncommon, and then obviously the 0.1% he said will be a mythic. So we'll see. I'm not sure if they're gonna be purple units or gonna be follow the colors of the basic to mythic. You know what I mean? It would look cool if they had their own design, but hey, if they go by the normal colors, whatever. So Talanthric said that Halloween mode is gonna be harder than Nightmare. There's gonna be new enemies in that specific mode, which I'll get into in a second. It's still gonna be 50 waves, but he said a lot of people aren't going to be able to beat it. There's only one difficulty on it, so you're not gonna go to the Halloween map and just pick like easy mode. There's only gonna be one difficulty. The Halloween difficulty is gonna be harder than Nightmare, but you're gonna get, like I said, a lot more candy currency on the Halloween map, which is good. Obviously, you know, you want to play the new map to get the boosted candy currency, so that's all everyone's gonna be playing unless you're crazy. But he did emphasize you get a lot if you beat it. So like, for example, if you get to wave 30, you'll get a certain amount. Wave 40, you'll get a certain amount, just like with coins, but it is important to beat it. So maybe get some friends that have OP units like Aspire TV, you know what I mean? And if you beat that, you're gonna get a lot of candy, a lot of crates. Gonna be so much to grind for. He also said too, which is good, he said that if you grind all the quests, he said in his video that you're gonna be able to open, in his opinion, like 100 or so crates, which makes me think, why would you just stop there? There has to be a way. You must be able to purchase them with gems. I really hope so, because if you're just gonna purchase them with the candy, it sounds like there'll be a max amount of candy that you can acquire through these quests. So unless there's a different way to get candy that I don't know about, that I haven't heard about, I really want to buy them with gems because I have saved up. Finally, we're getting into some of the new toilets in the game. There will be a new strongest rocket launcher toilet. You'll see right here the military rocket launcher toilet. Oh, and before I forget, he also mentioned the scientist TV man is going to be a unit because that was in episode 66 of Boom's series. No word yet, unless I missed it, of what that's going to do, but you guys will find out. And these are the other 2 cool toilets. Once we have the phantom toilet, which he mentioned can dash forward. It doesn't put units to sleep, but he says it's very fast. And like I said before, sometimes fast units, especially on early rounds, can kind of screw you over. He looks kind of cool, to be honest. He looks, I like the phantom toilet a lot. It's one of the best design units. Just he looks kind of goofy, being all see-through and that stupid look on his face. Anyways, and then also the skeleton toilet, as you see right here. He didn't mention any special abilities with that one, but he did mention that maybe the scripters could put pumpkin spawns on the heads of the Halloween mode for all the toilets. So like instead of the little yellow heads here, they'd have pumpkins, but we'll see. That's more of a visual thing. Doesn't really affect the gameplay. But yeah, I am hyped. If you're seeing this before the update drops, are you excited as well? And if you're seeing this as the update drops, I hope this video helped you with what to grind for. I think the best part about this is it's introducing units that are basically going to be a whole new type of rarity, because it doesn't sound like the Halloween update's going to last for so long, right? So even like the Spider TV, Spider crates have been out for so long, and there's only like 1,100 Spider TVs, and I have one of them. Anyways, point is, if this Halloween Halloween event lasts like, let's say 2 weeks even, that's gonna make so many rare units because anyone who plays for the first time after that event, they're just not gonna have it. So my advice to you guys, keep all of the Halloween units you get right now. During this event, keep all of them that you get, no matter if they're common or if they're mythic. You know why? Because once they're gone, they will still be all unobtainable, thus making them much more rare. You'll be able to trade away them after the fact, after the event, for a lot higher rewards to players who maybe haven't played the Halloween event, right? So if you have duplicates of things, you can trade them away after the event, and they'll be having a lot more high value because you can't get them anymore, at least not for now, and not probably for a long time. And as we reach wave 50 here, my Spire TVs are OP. I'm most excited about the 0.1% guy. I don't know what he does, but he looks really cool, and I'm gonna do everything in my power. I'll probably stream some gameplay trying to get that most rare, mythic, exclusive, whatever the heck it's called, because it's gonna be by far the rarest gosh darn thing in the game. There we go. Hope you're hyped. Subscribe to Demi Blocks. We're taking over.